local all morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Right now at 6 o'clock, authorities are renewing their plea to the public for information as they are still looking for a Naugatuck dad accused of killing his daughter.
And a horse trainer expected to appear in court today accused of abusing the animals that she was supposed to be taking care of.
And the winds were gusty yesterday. That forced several thousand customers to lose power. We'll take a closer look at where those outages stand this morning.
And good morning to you. Thanks so much for starting your day off with us here at Fox 61 America Areas.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning. Starting with the weather and looking at the radar, looks like there's some snow, maybe some flakes here and there. Rachel Piscatelli, although I live up by the Mass border, I don't think it was cold enough to snow where I was over by near the river.
Yeah, so it's, the air aloft is certainly cooler, so we can support some snowflakes that are falling down from the sky, but a lot of that is not sticking to the ground. And some of the snowflakes that we're seeing out there, especially in northwestern Connecticut, possibly could have coated some areas in towards Canaan, as well as in Cornwall towards Salisbury and Sharon. But a lot of this is beginning to fall apart here. So Warren and Kent along Route 7 this morning and up towards Salisbury. Also looking at how far south and east these snow showers have made it towards. So East Haddam could be seeing a couple of flakes flying across the sky, and Montville towards Ledyard along 395. Some of this not hitting the ground. But noticing the winds out of the west this morning, anywhere from 10 to about 20 miles per hour. 18 right now in Windsor Lock, 17 in Hartford. It's going to be a very breezy day with temperatures right now in the 30s and 40s, but you want to dress for the 20s and 30s as we will have this wind chill factor out there for much of the afternoon. So those highs will approach the upper 30s to low 40s, but again, with the mix of sun and clouds, and it's just going to be a very chilly and raw day. So at the bus stop, there is a couple of snow showers out there, 36 degrees at mostly sunny skies on the way home at 41. But again, going to look at gusts possible 35 to 40 miles per hour in the late morning and into the early afternoon. Those winds back off tomorrow. Tomorrow looks great, but we are looking at some rain for the first half of the weekend. We'll detail that out for you coming up in just a bit. It is 6:02 right now. We're going to check out on the roadways. Lauren, happy meteorological winter.
Oh.
First day.
Oh. It's kind of my kids will be happy. I'm not going to be happy when I have to shovel. Good morning, everyone. We did have a closure over on Route 154 in Haddam. That has since cleared, so that is some good news. Throughout the rest of the state, things are actually looking really good. Let's take a look at our Hartford drive times. 91, 84, Route 2, all moving. You will hit a little bit of a backup. New Britain after the Hartford Tunnel will take you about 8 minutes. Traffic moving just over 35 miles an hour on the eastbound side of I-84. Taking a live look on I-91 in Wethersfield, though, things are moving smoothly. We had some heavy volume out there while construction was clearing in the 6 o'clock hour, but now it is, in the 5 o'clock hour, but now it is smooth sailing down there. Over in the New Haven area, 91 over to 95 looking good. We do have a little bit of delay because of construction over on the southbound side of I-95 in the Fairfield to Norwalk area. But as we take a live look out there, just some heavier volume, really nothing to complain about as of right now. Route 15 is also looking good. We'll check in again on the roads coming up in the next half hour. Tim and Erica, good morning to you.
And good morning to you.
Good morning, Lauren.
All right, got a quick update into those power outages from the winds last night as of just a few minutes ago. Eversource reporting about 2,173 customers without power. But they are spread across the state fairly evenly because, as you can see, Canterbury over in the eastern part of the state has the most, but then Greenwich down in the tail, the second most, and New Canaan with 196. Anytime there's severe weather in our state, you can turn to the Fox 61 Weather Watch and News app for more.
6:04 right now, and the search for the man accused of killing his 11-month-old baby girl is getting bigger. The FBI is declaring him one of the most dangerous fugitives in the country.
Yeah, we're expecting to get another update from law enforcement officers later this morning. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin is live at the New Haven FBI building with the latest on the case. Brooke, good morning.
Well, good morning to you both. Christopher Francisquini has now been on the run for 2 weeks, leaving authorities scrambling to find any sign of him whatsoever at this point. Now, because of that, the FBI has upped their reward, put his face and name on billboards across 3 different states, and they've expanded their search in hopes that they can get him off the streets and get him locked up at this point. 31-year-old Christopher Francisquini is wanted by law enforcement for brutally killing his 11-month-old daughter, Camilla, back in November. Now, it happened in the Naugatuck home he shared with other family members. There is a warrant out for his arrest on charges of murder with special circumstance. That is a charge reserved for only the most heinous of criminals and crimes. Today, the FBI is holding a press conference with Naugatuck and New Haven police, state police, and the state attorney's office to shed light on their latest efforts. Francis Sweeney is now being deemed one of the top 10 most wanted and most dangerous criminals in the country. He was last seen in New Haven a few hours after the murder. Since then, police say that he has been hard to track due to not having a phone or a car. To increase the amount of eyes looking for him, the FBI has put his face on several billboards across Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York, and that is just the first round that they've put up. They say someone who may be helping him may not have the news or watch any sort of social media, but everybody has to travel to work or school passing some sort of billboard. The FBI has also upped the reward from $10,000 to $25,000 as the situation grows more pressing every day. Now again, that update is at 10 o'clock this morning here at the FBI building in New Haven. We are expecting to go inside and get this update from police. We haven't had one in about 2 weeks now, so we are hoping to learn more information. Now again, as a reminder, if you do think you see Francis Sweeney somewhere in the area or just anywhere at all, police do not want you to contact him or speak to him. They just want you to call 911 because he is considered dangerous. Live in New Haven, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61 News.
Okay, Brooke, thank you for that update. Well, also happening today here, a horse trainer accused of animal abuse is expected in court. 30-year-old Alexis Wall from East Hampton was arrested back in July after a state investigation determined that she might have been mistreating several horses while working at White Birch Farm in Portland. Last month, Wall pleaded not guilty to 20 counts of animal cruelty and other charges. A West Haven man did plead guilty for trying to join the terrorist group ISIS. According to court documents, 25-year-old Ahmad Khalil El-Shazli started planning trips to Syria about 4 years ago, and they said he also pledged his allegiance to ISIS online several times. In December of 2019, authorities said he paid $4,500 for somebody believed to be an ISIS facilitator to smuggle him out of the U.S. and into Turkey. And police said that's when he was arrested in Stonington as he was trying to get on a boat. El-Shazli faces a maximum of 20 years in prison.
A registered sex offender is facing charges accused of trespassing at an elementary school. Now, the incident happened Tuesday at Sarah J. Russin Elementary in Hartford. Police say Alexander Robles asked staff to use the bathroom at the school, and when he wasn't allowed to use it, investigators say he went around the building and then went through an unlocked door as cafeteria staff were waiting for a delivery. School security escorted him off the property before Hartford police then arrested him. And we have new details into the alleged abuse by Wallingford daycare owner, 61-year-old Brenda Fornell. The arrest warrant details what the children told investigators that they experienced. And this included a child who came forward telling investigators that they didn't want to leave the daycare knowing that other children were still going to be there being abused. That child also brought a cell phone to the daycare and recorded audio, which investigators say helped them. According to the Office of Early Childhood, when it was informed of the allegations, it took immediate steps to suspend Fornell's license. She voluntarily surrendered it in September.
In a Fox 61 follow-up, 3 men are still in critical condition after they were shot Tuesday night in Waterbury. 2 of the men are in their 40s. The other is 26. The shooting happened at Otto's convenience store and smoke shop on West Main Street. While police haven't said what led up to the shooting, a man who knows the owner said it happened after a fight in the store between customers.
He heard a little back and forth verbal, but he didn't think anything of it. The guy left it, and that's when things got bad. He's an emotional wreck right now. He's nervous. You know, he's got a lot on the line. He had really good ideas for this.
Police have not said if the 3 men know each other, and they haven't named any suspected shooter at this point. So if any of you out there have information on who shot them, please call the Waterbury Police Department. Today in Bridgeport, that city will swear in its newest police chief. Roderick Porter is expected to be sworn in around 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now, he's a former city police captain who served the department for 36 years, but he retired in June. And apparently he's coming back, as earlier this month, Mayor Joe Ganim announced that it would be Porter who would take over as new police chief.